Hey everyone, welcome to this lesson. I'm going to talk about adjectives and adverbs this time, and I'm going to tell you the differences between the two parts of speech and why students use them wrongly. Sometimes confusion arises between a noun and an adjective and a noun and an adverb. I'm going to clarify that as well with examples. Let's take a look. Adverbs are not nouns, as in they cannot do actions on their own. They just add strength to nouns, verbs, or adjectives. I mean, depends upon which part of speech you're talking about. Adjectives give strength or description or clarity about the noun, and adverbs, on the other hand, give clarity about a certain verb and an adjective. Okay, so take a look at these examples. Now these are nouns. Paper, pen, computer, test, water and pollution are nouns. Adjectives are used to describe them, give clarity about how the paper is. The paper is light. Here, what is the color of the pen? How the pen looks like. That's black. How is the computer? The computer is sturdy. So in these three cases, all these three words are adjectives and they give clarity about how these nouns look like. More examples: the test was tough, sparkling water, intense, pollution. Okay, this is how you use adjectives to describe nouns. Moving ahead to what adverbs look like, they're not the same as adjectives. They do the same function though with adjectives. Adverbs are define how quick you want to reach a certain place. You want to reach there quickly. Okay, you want to reach the test center quickly, right? The pen is too black. How black is it? Too black. The test is much more difficult than I imagined. Much more difficult. How difficult? Much more difficult. The test is very tough. Again, how tough? Very tough. The paper is very light. How light? Very light. Okay, same way with sturdy. Very sturdy. Okay, now again, intensely. How intense can it get? How intense can the fight get between two people? They fought intensely. These are words that describe the strength of a certain adjective or a verb. Now let's take a look at quick differences between adjectives and adverbs again. So adjectives are used to describe nouns and adverbs are used to describe adjectives and verbs. These are some examples: good, bad, ugly, beautiful, content, sad, fortunate. These are words that can describe a certain noun, the quality of a certain noun. But here they're defining the quality of the verb or the adjective. More examples coming up. How is your pain? My pain is severe. So I am trying to describe pain here, whereas I am trying to describe how bruised I am, severely bruised. Bruised is to be hurt physically. How are you doing? I am doing well. Is the salt too much in quantity? Yes, the salt is too much in quantity. Is the test very difficult? Yes, the test is very difficult. So you are trying to describe adjectives or verbs through these words, and adjectives are used to describe nouns. Both types of speech, both types of parts of speech are placed anywhere in a sentence, either before or after the word that they describe. In this case, after. In this case, after again. And that depends upon the type of adjective or type of adverbs you're trying to use. Either way, they do the same function. One more insight before we wrap up this lesson is this. Now, when you learn a new word, make sure you also learn how it sounds like an adjective and how it is a verb or an adverb. For example, you have anomaly as a noun. Anomalous is an adjective. Anomaly is some kind of a deviation. Anomalous is to be a deviation, to describe something that is a deviation. Right? Play, on the other hand, is either a noun, describes two people talking and enacting a certain script. Verb, on the other hand, is actually action of playing a sport or something like that. Playful is an adjective that describes someone who is probably a comic, who is making fun of people, but in a light way, not in a serious way. She is playful in nature, as in she plays a lot of pranks, but they're certainly light-hearted, not too difficult. Right? So you will have to learn the other forms of a certain verb for you to be good with both grammar and vocabulary. Now, I hope this lesson helped you understand the differences between adjectives and adverbs, and I hope you will incorporate this exercise that I taught you. I will see you in another lesson. Until then, make sure you are learning different rules of grammar and don't let that practice go. If you wish to be coached by me and want to know about our advanced programs, there is an admissions form that you can fill. You can fill out that form and express interest in our programs. I or my counselors will contact you and explain you the different programs, and you can get in if you are interested. Alright? Okay, then I'll see you with another video. Bye bye. Take care.